watched the first 3 episodes of The Sinner, and all I have to say is holy crap. Now, I love this type of show where it's like a psychological thriller and you're always trying to figure out what exactly is happening, but oh my god, like, I'm a little bit lost here, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to cover this show for my channel, because I'm so excited and just dying to hear from you guys about what you think is up with this show. I was so excited to see Jessica Biel decide to be in a TV show on USA, which is different. I don't ever watch any shows on USA, so I found that interesting to have a show that I enjoyed. A lot of you guys suggested that I watch the show, and I'm really glad you did because I love it. It is super freaking weird, and I love it. I think Jessica is doing a great job. So I've watched the first 3 episodes. I just wanted to kind of give you my thoughts about what I think. Maybe not what I think, but just my thoughts on some of the happenings in the first 3 episodes, and I hope we can start theorizing about these videos, and about the show, and I'll have a new video every single week about this show. Now, I have read it in an interview with Jessica that, first of all, this is only an 8-episode series, which, you know, is kind of good because sometimes these things drag on and on and on. And I really can't figure out if this is supposed to be just a one-time thing and it's over, or if there could be extra seasons. If you've heard something, let me know. But she did say that everything will be revealed, wrapped up, etc. in the final episode. So I'm kind of feeling like this is like a one-time thing. She's a pretty big deal, so I'm not sure if she's someone who wants to keep doing a TV show. Obviously, she got her start on a TV show, one that I didn't watch way back in the day, but I kind of known her from other things like Justin Timberlake, etc. But she hasn't been on TV, I think, in a long time. So, now when I saw the first episode, I felt pretty good. I was like, you know, actually, I didn't really feel good about this because as much fun as it is to try to figure out like what exactly is going on in a show, the worst thing is to watch the first episode, figure out the show, and be right by episode 8. So when I watched it, I was like, I think I knew what's going on here. And what I thought was going on was that Cora, as a child, was abused by her father, and this is why she attacked the random guy. Is he random? I don't know. Frankie on the beach, because she was like having some kind of flashback, like PTSD, when her dad was like sexually abusing her, and she kind of saw him as her dad. Now, after the second episode, I totally scrapped that theory, and to be honest, I'm not sure where this is going, and I really enjoy that because I want something to surprise me. Part of me is worried that when this all ends, it won't make any sense. I've definitely watched some shows where things were super weird and hard to figure out, and the way it was wrapped up actually made no sense and was more annoying than pretty much anything, and I kind of regretted watching it. So I'm hoping that the way this wraps up is amazing and shocking, and we love it. So the song from the beach definitely has some significance. I guess it was playing from someone's phone, and it's connected to Frankie because he was in a band and that was his band's song. The weird thing is, after the detective talked to Frankie's parents, he wasn't even in that state when all of the stuff went down, like the weekend of July 4th. Like, everything kind of centers around that weekend. That's where everything went crazy. And it just kind of sounds like when she told that story that she met him, that's a lie. And I'm torn. I want to say she made everything up and she doesn't know him and he's just like a symbol of someone. Yet on the other hand, if you remember, the witness from the beach said that when she stabbed him, he looked at her like he recognized her and he did not try to push her off and allowed her to kill him, okay? So we have that element. So my question for you is, does she really know Frankie? And if so, how? Are his parents lying about him being out of town during that weekend? What about this JD guy, the guy that her husband confronted and got into a bar fight with? Is he a player in this or just someone else that she has drug into this scenario? She might have known him, but he's not involved the way she says. So what about the fake heroin scars? Now, I look at this a couple of ways. She obviously was not shooting herself up with heroin. Was someone else shooting her up with heroin? Or what exactly happened here? To be honest, the ending of the last episode that I watched with the guy in the mask talking to her in the creepy room really freaked me out. We also have this woman with the blonde hair who we haven't seen her face, who keeps showing up in flashbacks. We also have the imagery of the wallpaper, and it seems like it's in that creepy room where bad things were going down with Cora. The parents of Cora are super, super weird. We see the mother in real time, you know, current time. She has like weird scabs all over her body. What do you think is going on with that? I still think there could definitely be something going down with her dad, Cora's dad, and her as a child involving sexual abuse. I know at one point it showed a flashback of him having to sleep in her room because the mother was taking care of Sister Phoebe. So doesn't mean that something went down, but they're just so weird. I'm kind of getting that feeling. Do you think that Cora is completely insane? Do you think she's like a stone cold killer? Do you think we should feel sorry for her? What do you think about this detective? He's having an affair like with this really bizarre woman who I feel like is a prostitute and does weird crap with like crushing his fingers. That is just super weird. What is going on with that? I feel super bad for his wife. She seems like a nice person and she really believes he's trying to work on the marriage. So we have that element. There are so many like stories intertwined here. I definitely feel bad for Cora's husband. I believe I've seen him in something. I know I have. I actually haven't Googled. I try to stay off of Googling shows and people just because I always seem to run into spoilers or potential spoilers and I like to wait until I'm finished with the series to look up people. So what is he from? I know I've seen him before. Is he involved in some way? He definitely looks like the person who would not be involved, but you have to think when these shows are so insane, usually people who seem so super innocent are somehow involved. I don't see that he's involved, but I'm just throwing that out there because I don't know. I mean, the other thing I wanted to mention to you is like when she went to the drug rehab center, they said it didn't take her very long to get clean. So was she ever on drugs? I'm kind of thinking no. And then also some guy checked her in who we don't know. We have that person out there. Wow. I mean, I'm excited to start doing these videos weekly so we can focus on the current episode, but there is just so much and I'm probably forgetting some key points from the last 3. So please put those in the comments below. I would just love to hear your thoughts on what is going on, your answers to my questions. I just love hearing from you guys. And this is one show where I really am excited to hear what you are thinking is going on and what your theories are. And I would love to try to figure some of it out or to just get some theories going about what we think is happening. And wow, I think it has the potential to have an amazing reveal and finale. And I love it. I think it's really good because I'm very confused about what's going on and that's awesome. I don't want to know what's going on. I love it. So I will be covering the rest of the season of The Sinner with a new video every week. So if you enjoyed this show, please subscribe to my channel and thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Kelly TV. I hope you're having a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Kelly TV. I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of the Kelly TV family. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with all I'm doing.